Nice sunny day today at Joburg. Yeah, but the winter is cold, freezing cold. But it's a beautiful sight to see now. I mean, we've been going through some riots for the past week, and it's nice to see that the banks are open. You see Capitec over there, open. It's beautiful. But yeah, anyways, today's video is more about fear and courage. Mainly because the reason why I want to talk about that so much, I'm just trying to find the right angle for the sun so it doesn't shine too bad. Okay, that's a perfect. Okay, cool. So I really want to talk about the fear and courage. Many people think that you can overcome fear. I don't think you can overcome fear, but I think you can actually develop the courage to face it, to develop the ability to act in spite of fear. I know for me, I used to be really afraid of heights, and how I confronted that. I can't swim even as well. How I confronted that was there was a time when we did what was it? Jump City, and I had to jump off a diving board that was 3 meters. The first time I did it, it took me about 30 minutes to summon the courage to eventually jump down into a deep pool. But the following year, I realized that, you just need to just do it in spite of the fear. So that's what I did. I just walked up to the edge and just jumped. And I found that, wow, there's actually power into just doing something, actually. So that's what I've been doing now, just developing the courage to face the fears. And what we've been talking about a lot with my students lately is confronting the elephant in the room, and that's how I'm applying it in my business. Right now, we're going through a very difficult time, and I have a lot of elephants to confront. And so I just want to encourage you to actually just really confront the elephants in the room. And as difficult as it is, how I do it is that there's so many promises that I probably have made with people. I mean, I could either ignore it, or I could confront the elephant in the room and say, look, I can't do it because A, B, and C. Could we reach another agreement? And I think that's probably the most ethical way. Rather face short-term pain, which is facing it now, which is confronting the bad news of you're not able to fulfill the promise that you made, rather than keeping quiet and facing the repercussions in the long term. So that's how I'm implementing it. It's I see that the higher up you go, the more difficult it is to confront the elephant in the room. But what I saw is that what I'm seeing now is that the more you confront the elephant in the room, the less it actually shrinks. So, and I've noticed in my past life is that the longer you ignore it, the bigger it gets. And that's how I found myself into trouble. Got myself into trouble because I ignored the elephants in the room, and they became so big that I couldn't maneuver around the room. As soon as I started confronting them, I had so much relief, and it was just amazing. So think about the fears that you have. Think about all the things that are holding you back. Fear does hold people back, especially with your dreams and goals. Confront the elephants in the room, and I guarantee you they will shrink. Otherwise, NK24 out. Have a lovely weekend, guys, and yeah.